That leads to more sewers. That leads to the Pork Futures warehouse.
Pork Futures.
It's like future pork meat.
Probably no other world in the multiverse has warehouses for things which only exist in Potentia.
It's like the future wine.
Here, however, the Pork Futures warehouse is a product of the patricians' rules about baseless metaphors, the literal mindedness of citizens who assume that everything must exist somewhere, and the general thinness of reality around Ankh. The net result is that trading in Pork Futures, in pork that doesn't exist yet, led to the building of the warehouse to store it until it does. The extremely low temperatures are caused by the imbalance in the temporal energy flow.
The image of pork that may exist sometime in the future.
It's like the future wine that you get the hangover the day before.
Nothing like thinking ahead, I suppose. I hope this ice isn't made from that river water outside. Nah, it can't be. It's the wrong colour.
Okay. Wait.
A great big ice block? Yeah, now all I need is a martini the size of a bird bath.
I wouldn't be surprised if that happens in game. Just out of curiosity, what's here? Oh. Ah, okay.
Hello again.
He said...
Yeah, he said, what are you doing standing about here all day when the cosmos is going down the privy? Hey, I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Just fancy. 20 years of school and finally you've mastered the ability to talk to a rat. Your mother must be so very proud, if you ever had a mother.
Oh, lovely. A cartload of corpses. Still, I suppose it's nice to get out for a bit of a rock.
Alright.
Bring out your dead! Luxury post-mortem transportation services. 5-star service. Best cadaver relocation agency in Ankh-Morpork. Highly recommended service. Bring out your dead.
So, where do you transport your corpses?
Oh, well, it used to be all mountains, you know, scenic locations. Very cold, you see, so the customers enjoyed it for longer before all their bits fell off. But you should see the place we've just found now, sir. Beaches, hats with corks, and blondes with these huge, straining, pink, oil-smeared... Well, you'd have to be dead. We've got the entire season's passages already booked.
Look, are you telling me that I have to be dead in order to qualify for tourist travel?
Well, yes, sir. But it's a very reasonable option. We let you take all the luggage you want.
Why's that?
It's all classed as carrying baggage, sir.
That's not a bad pun.
That was just another little Undertaker's joke.
Yeah.
It's a good thing you have a captive audience. Why not just tell me
I
how to
mean-
get to this holiday location of yours?
Just a death certificate should do it, sir.
Tell me which modern.
It's the only way to tell these days. Got one, have you?
Tell me which modern British comedy isn't based on Monty Python. I'm going to.
So,
But you beachy.
yes, but how do I get there?
Look, where? But
Why's...
it's
It's a good thing you... Why not just...
it's the only way to.
Okay.
See you later.
Yeah. All modern British comedy is based on, inspired by Monty Python.
The City Mortician. I wonder if this is what he wanted to be at school. How'd you learn? I mean, you start off small with goldfish and so on. I mean, it's a necessary job, don't get me wrong, but it's a... It doesn't sound like a number one choice, that's all I'm saying. I've forgotten what started me off on this now. I think I've been catching too much of that embalming fluid. I wonder if he caters for takeaway. Hello!
Dead? Why, come in, sir. Come in and decompose yourself.
I'm not dead, I was just being polite.
Not even a little bit dead? Not fading away? No nagging little cough or unexplained twinge or tiny touch of fever? Come now, surely you can make the effort.
No.
No, I suppose not. All the fun's going out of this business these days.
Can't you see that this woman isn't dead?
Oh, you think you're qualified to judge, do you?
But she isn't dead, just look at her.
Oh, I see. Look at Mr. Expert. That's your expert opinion, is it? An expert in being alive, then, are we?
Well, yes.
I suppose everyone is. That's the problem with this job. There's no way of gaining any respect.
What is it that you do exactly?
Well, I issue all the death certificates, make sure they're really dead, that sort of thing. We can't have people being buried alive, you know.
I should certainly say not.
Yes, they'd be hell to pay at the graveyard. All the undead would be on me like a shot. Live bodies in a dead-only area. Wrongful zoning of designated areas, the lot. Very touchy lot, the undead.
What have they got to be snobby about?
Been there a long time, you see. They're getting very touchy with this epidemic and everything. When you've got yourself a nice grave, good view, patio and barbecue pit, well, you get a bit iffy when a lot of newcomers suddenly turn up.
That's why.
What is it?
Oh, that
What have they...
be when only to be expected.
Well, at least they're cheap and thorough. Anytime I feel myself coming over dead, I think I'll just nip in here for a lie down. How does one get to be declared dead round here?
Simple, sir. Just lay down on that slab. When a cold mirror won't cloud with your body's breath, and there's no detectable pulse, then we can safely declare the individual to have passed beyond.
Even if they're still walking and talking?
I've had to relax those criteria, sir. In the current situation, it pays to be flexible in your definitions.
Bunsen burner. What is a Bunsen anyway? And why would you want to burn one?
Bunsen is the name of the guy who invented it.
This should fool him. If it's low body temperature he wants, then it's low body temperature he'll get. All right, look. I'm feeling a little bit dead, and so I thought I'd better just pop along and see you.
Right. A very wise decision, if I may say so, sir. Now, we'll do a few little standard tests. Firstly, I'll check your breath, see if it clouds up this mirror. Okay, now I'll check your arm for a pulse. Looking good so far, sir. Just one last test. Your body temperature.
No, wait! Perhaps we can talk about this! Yow!
Wonderful news, sir. Wonderful news.
Yes? Am I dead?
As a doornail, sir. Finally, a satisfied customer at last. Now then, here's a death certificate, which also entitles you to cut-price headstone carving, embalming, and free drinks at the yearly Mortician's Ball. Oh, you know, sir, once the old embalming fluid starts flowing, of course it kills you in the end, but what doesn't, eh? Well, have a nice death. And please don't hesitate to call round again if there's anything I can do for you. Right, well, hop on, sir. We'll soon have you off to a post-mortem holiday. Did I tell you the one about the carrion luggage?
Afraid so.
Ah, well, can't win 'em all. Or any of them, come to think of it.
Har, yo ho ho, me matey! Shiver your timber, a vast improvement!
Stop that!
Oh, please. It's genuine nautical gibberish.
No, I've told you about that. I'm only doing business with you if you stop all that ridiculous yo-ho-ho business. It's demeaning.
But it's establishing character.
No, it's establishing that you are a loony. This is supposed to be a sea voyage, not Captain Sea Dog's little shipmates holiday fun club.
Oh, I wanted that one.
Look, if we're going to sea, then we ought to establish ourselves as acceptable stereotypes of sea-going characters.
At least one. You gotta have at
It
least.
all stands to reason.
Even if you're not a pirate, you need at least one yo-ho-ho.
Now you can't hold me responsible for the paradigms which grip our customers. They expect this sort of thing. They don't think you're real without all that avast the main bracer business.
He's got a point.
Word of mouth? They're dead.
Oh, all right. Just bring 'em on board then and we'll forget all about it. Timbers, shiver, hoist, locker, TV, wooden, man, stop it, no.
What?
Nothing. Just, clearing my throat.
There's something very odd about you.
As I were walking down Paradise Street, singing hey ho, blow the man down, a saucy young cuttlefish I chanced there to meet. Oh, give me some time to blow the sheep up. Damn!
I say, any chance of a cup of tea, my nautical arty?
Arr! It's the ghost of Captain Lavenderbeard, back from Davy Jones's bathroom. Run for your lives! Women and fearless sea dogs first!
Fearless sea dogs first.
You know, I seem to meet more crazy people than sheer coincidence should allow. Anyway, looks like I'm in control now.
World map. Okay, that's a Monty Python reference. The giant sea dragon. There's another Monty Python reference. Oh, come on, that's Monty Python is all hell.
You! There you are, bone idle, I see. Come on, get up and get back to work. It's chaos back there.
No. I like it here.
I wouldn't be surprised.
It's a land of opportunity. Sun, surf, and prawns.
I can see the sun's giving you a nice bleach. Come on, we're going home.
No, I'm not going back. I worked my fingers to the bone for them, but they all hate me.
Hate you? What does that matter? You're death. You're not supposed to worry about things. You just happen.
Well, I want more from life. A little bit of popularity. It's not too much to ask, is it? I work hard for everybody. Does anyone ever say thank you? I think not.
Thank you for dying. Look, if I promise you that I'll find a way of making you popular, will you come back?
People will like me. You promise?
I mean,
Cross
gods,
my heart and hope to meet you in your professional capacity.
gods are already like that.
Now, is it a deal?
All right. But only if you make me feel wanted.
I have just the thing to bring the message into the people's hearts and minds, my dear fellow. Tell me, have you ever heard of something called the Clickies?
A clicky, you say? Something to make a legendary figure more personally popular? That's a challenge and a half, that is. But nothing modern marketing techniques can't handle. You just leave it to old Dibbler.
All right, but I wanted to have integrity. Just make it nice.
Nice? Of course it'll be nice. I'll tell you what, I'll splice you in for half the take, but mind, I'm cutting my own throat. Now, tell me what talent you got lined up. This, lead of yours. Nice, upper balcony, is she?
No.
Oh, well, what a skinny one then, eh?
You can say that.
Long and lean, eh? Whoa.
Well, quite lean, yes.
I got it then. I've got the angle. Works as a shipwright by day over at the docks. Sweat, 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 wood shavings, and torn, tight little shirt. And then dances in an exotic nightclub every evening.
That's just like John Travolta.
We clap a soundtrack on it and we got a hit for sure.
A shipwright who dances in a topless bar? What the hell do you take our audiences for?
For about 3 groat a ticket, why? What's wrong? The formula's perfect.
I'm just not so sure my principal lead is going to make a very convincing exotic dancer.
Don't try to knock it.
I mean, sex-wise and all.
You mean they're a man?
Well, I suppose he's a man. It's hard to tell, really.
Yeah.
You have to look at the pelvis, don't you?
They keep you wizards indoors too long. That's your problem, mate. Look, I'll tell you what, we can sell anything, just as long as we have the right marketing. You know the product, so I'll leave all that with you. We need 3 things to make this a success. You've been waiting for this bit, haven't you? Just waiting for it. First and foremost, a gorgeous babe. That's just pro forma for the press. Next, you need a really catchy jingle, a song we can clap into the soundtrack. Finally, we need a gimmick, a novelty merchandise that actually creams the cake. Get me those 3 things and I'll have a film out in no time.
Collect a babe, a jingle and some novelties. I don't suppose you'd consider collecting them yourself.
Nah, mate. What sort of fool would waste his valuable leisure time voluntarily going off on annoying little quests set by stupid and ungrateful people, eh?
Again?
Yes, he'd have to be some sort of idiot, wouldn't he?
Again leans to hard on the 4th wall.
Oh well, see you in a little while then. Take axe, open door, kill dragon. Why wasn't I born in the days of text adventures?
Oh, come on. That's a little too hard. Hollywood, but just one hell.
Death, old chap, we are gonna make you a star.
Make more work. Hollywood. Pyramids, hill, oasis. Let's go here first. That's what we do within the 2nd act.
Lo, behold the majesty of this tall stone pointy thing. Who knows its mystic secrets? Who cares? Not me, for one. That leads to the used camel sales yard.
Should I go here?
An office, yeah, well, I'm sure it must be of use to someone. A very suspect salesman. The shuddersome thought, of course, is that these creatures actually breed, meaning that something actually finds them attractive. Well, whatever it is, it seems to be composed mostly of knees. It's a mammal. I'm afraid further definition is currently a point of argument.
Gerbils always one? Prime racing gerbils rented to you at lowest cost?
Gerbils? Those look like camels.
No, Effendi. These are gerbils, desert-dwelling rodents. Very fine, very cheap.
Look, I'm telling you that these are not gerbils. Do these gerbils of yours eat cheese? Run about in little wheels? Make nests out of old tissues and cotton wool?
No, Effendi.
So what makes you think that these creatures are gerbils?
They burrow.
Really? All of them?
Yes. Well, no. Not all of them. Well, none, really.
Right. Well, I might be interested in renting one of the non-burrowing ones then.
Indeed. Please feel free to browse.
Right, let us for now establish that these are camels. This being so, how much to rent one for a brief journey?
5 dinar, Effendi.
And to buy?
5 dinar, Effendi.
Why are they the same to rent as to buy?
I cannot stand the noise they make as they sit in their wood shavings eating cheese.
Now look, I thought we had that settled. Oh, all right. 5 dinar then. But only if you invest some of it in professional psychiatric treatment. My desert steed, a fine and mighty racing gerbil. A skeleton on a stick. I think there might be marketing possibilities here. Dino, eh? Less meat on him than a chicken nugget. Bone idol? I'm not quite sure I really appreciate that joke. Say no more. Bing. Funny sort of name for a scarecrow. Say, have you ever considered using your talents commercially?
Oh, yes. I mean, I could rent myself out for scaring crows off the crops. Liven up children's parties, that sort of thing.
No. I mean, you're singing. Would you consider doing some singing for me?
What? Oh, well, I suppose it could be done. Tell you what, prize us down from here and we'll see what we can do for you.
What on disc are you lot doing up there?
Nothing much, just hanging around.
So, why were you tied up?
Well, it's got tons of advantages.
Dead of the Rats yesterday, right? No, Dead of the Rats.
Such as?
A bit of sunshine, a bit of conversation,
Oh, I mean,
bird watching with your buzzers
fighting
and
the rats.
vultures.
Don't they get frightened when people pass by?
No, they carry on regardless. Carry on. Good one, eh?
Yeah, we steal the vampire's teeth and bite a poor rabbit. And I still have the undead mouse on the luggage.
If it's not an embarrassing question, why did they tie you up there?
Publicity.
Publicity? They've got you up there tied to an old dead tree.
Well, it was either this or do adverts for coffee.
In which case, I suppose I can see your point.
Oh. Squeaky.
Ah, the Middle Ages. Picturesque, isn't it? Oh, that's enough of this conversation for me.
I gotta distill the undead mouse.
An undead mouse.
We bite the mouse with the vampire teeth to get his blood, and then he's undead.
For telling Dibbler you found the band.
Oh yeah, the squeaky guy. Ah yes. And then we have like a bird serving as translator. Dead of rats. Yeah. I thought it was a pet or something. I did. In the shades.
Pyramids. Dams in the stream of time. Correctly shaped and oriented, with proper paracosmic measurements correctly plumbed in, the temporal potential of the great mass of stone can be diverted to accelerate or reverse time over a very small area, in the same way that a hydraulic ram can be induced to pump water against the flow. The whole point of a correctly built pyramid is to achieve absolute null time in the central chamber, so that a dying king, tucked up there, will indeed live forever, or at least never die. The time that should have passed in the chamber is stored in the bulk of the pyramid and allowed to flare off once every 24 hours.
Another tall stone slabby thing. They really went for that ethnic look, didn't they?
I don't know. I think there's some problems with the copyrights. Right now, Rihanna Pratchett, I think she has most of the copyrights, but the rest of the family, I think there's some problems with the rights between the daughter, Terry Pratchett's daughter, and the rest of the family or something, the estate, the Terry Pratchett estate. And also, all the notes, in Terry Pratchett's will, he asked for all his notes, to be burned. So, who knows?
Mysterious hieroglyphics. They say that if you stare at these things long enough, they begin to sprout talk balloons.
And also, what happened to Neil Gaiman? He might have burned their Pratchett's reputation a bit. I'm afraid.
Oh, a pot of glue. I do so love sticky stuff. Well, there's all sorts of obvious things which could be said at this point. Let us maintain our dignity and simply say that this is the preserved and embalmed body of a dead person, and treat the situation with decorum and respect for the deceased. You're waiting for me to say some sort of crash punchline, aren't you?
Yes.
Well, you're not getting it from Mrs. Rincewind's little boy. If in fact she was Mrs. Rincewind, I mean. Oh, look! Someone's been gift-wrapping dead people. Hello? There's writing all over this stuff. Gold shares up 30 points. Consolidated slave labour up 17. I could have made a killing if only I'd been there.
What am I supposed to do here? Use the scissors.
Embalming glue, guaranteed for 1,000 years. If it doesn't, you can go back and complain. Cloth bandages. My mummy gave them to me, honest. That's nice, one bandaged wooden arm. A bandaged wooden arm. I'm not sure that it will ever heal. My dear faithful old, quiet as a log, and just about as smart. This skeleton belongs to the vultures, I presume. This must be that carry-on baggage I'm always hearing about. Nice vulture. Let's not get too friendly, just in case it follows us home. Oh, it's either water or a mirage. Well, here's to a nice refreshing glass of good hot sand. Guess it's their lunch. Looks like an old mummy's arm. Guess it's their lunch. Looks like an old... Hang on, there's a ring on one of the fingers. A rotten arm. Ooh, and with a ring on one finger. Well, at least he went in style. Phew, cheap and tawdry film sets. Somehow, cardboard replicas of cheap and easily purchasable tents seem to be a good representation of this whole industry. Aha! A mighty castle. Actually, I'd find it more impressive if it didn't keep wobbling about so much in the wind. Oh, yeah. Yep, it's an entrance all right. No disguising that one. That leads to the wardrobe department. A dwarven woman. At least I hope it's a dwarven woman.
I mean, just because he has beer, dwarven women have beer.
Not really very useful, I'm afraid. The only things that a suit of armour would protect me against, I'm better off running away from in the first place. Suits. Not good suits. In fact, not even fashionable on any alternate planes of existence, but still suits.
So they suit.
A frog suit. My size to boot. A pantomime horse suit. Now don't tell me it's sure to be useful somewhere. Yeah, Yeah, that's right, a chicken. It's got feathers and goes cluck. It's just a chicken. Must we go through this close inspection thing every time? Aha! The suits you wear when you're not really wearing a suit. I better ask the wardrobe lady first. Greetings, my good ma'am.
Woman! I'm a woman! I might be a dwarf, but I'm still a woman.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I wasn't quite sure how to tell.
And I'm not going to give you any hints. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Dwarf working in the wardrobe department? That's a bit of a girly job, isn't it?
I am a woman.
I'm terribly sorry. I'll come in again. There, that's better. What kind of customer do you normally serve?
Actually, given the usual dress sense around here, a costume shop is a bit of a lost cause.
I think I've just discovered why dwarves are so few and far between. That horse suit.
You can't afford it, love, but I tell you what. I'll swap you the suit for some new props for our new jelly baby and night clicky. Costume jewelry would be nice. Anything gaudy and showy? Well, what you waiting for? Go off and quest for something.
Are you absolutely sure you're a woman?
Hey, let's not get too carried away with jokes.
Of course I'm sure. Some of us are secure in our sexual identity, you know.
This joke is this... Until that last line... that last two lines, sorry. It was going so well. A little questionable, but yeah, could pass. But now, okay. It's starting to show his age.
Be seeing you then.
Come on. The old thing with female dwarfs with beard is not that... Actually, it's that old. Red Queens, dude. Red Queen is the best example.
There we are. One jelly baby and ring, just for you.
Yep. She's a dwarf, alright.
Ooh, Ta, it's going to look wonderful. We need something to go in the navel of sinful Sabrina, the belly dancer in scene 13.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes. Actually, you could help Sabrina try on her costume if you'd like.
Really? Where is she?
Right here, big boy. Just wait there. I'll go get my bells and tassels.
Gangway!
Okay. That joke hasn't aged well. Okay.
Ooh, lovely. I haven't been crushed by a 1 ton weight in, let's see now, must be years. Let's go and dangerously start playing with it, shall we?
Luggage. Here, boy.
What's the mailbox doing here? 10. The house number's starting to peel off. There we go. We now have a 10-ton weight. A 10-ton weight. Well, we can claim it's a 10-ton weight. Don't worry too much about the physics, it's only a game. ILM. Impish Light and Magic. An imp trainer. Now there's something to liven up a curriculum vitae. I'm not sure where that leads. A troll. 50% violence to 90% pectoral muscles to 5% brain. He'd point out the mathematical discrepancy himself, but he's still waiting for his vocabulary to be delivered. Locked. Now that strikes me as being suspiciously unfriendly. Ah, a sort of low technology security chain. Just what we needed. Dibbler in cut-me-own casting couch mode. That leads to makeup.
Right, now let's see what we have here. Oh yes, deathly pale. That's quite fashionable these days. But have I got a face for you? Now, what about this?
This ain't quite my style, sweetheart.
Oh, well, I dare say someone will like it one day. All right, how's about... Yes?
Grosso Marx.
Hey, look at this look. You ever looked at a look looking like this looks? Either my watch is stopped or I'm deaf.
All right, I just know you're going to love this one.
How does that feel?
Hasta la vista, Rincewind.
Look, this isn't working. I want something more direct, more glamorous.
Oh, so you're suddenly the big expert, are you? Bring me a picture of the Elven Queen, then. That's real glamour. I'm not budging so much as a brush until you bring me decent reference material.
Okay. Okay, let me save. Studio 2.
Things. Dangerous things. Dangerous things best left alone. Can I possibly make myself clearer? Ooh! An Imp-stomatic camera. Just add your own in. An Imp-stomatic camera. Badly in need of an imp to power it.
Faster! Work faster! Explosions! Put enough explosions into a clicky and who cares what the plot's like? You can put in giant rubber dinosaurs for all I care as long as they explode!
Who's this guy? It's the guy who directed Transformers. Michael Bay. Is it Michael Bay? Michael Bay doesn't have a mustache that big. He wishes though.
Hello there.
No time to talk. I need more imps to put inside the cameras. Gotta have more special effects over here. Maybe a lightning strike. Nyam! Boom!
Look, you're a busy man. I was just wondering.
Choom! Boom! Pow!
Oh, never mind.
Right, now what we need in this clicky is more explosions. A gallop by crossbow shooting, some buildings falling down, a giant ape climbing a tower, and maybe we can find someone to write a script too.
Perhaps we should just draw a curtain over this sad little scene. So tell me, what are all these imps for?
Cheap and expendable labor. They do all the special effects work. Hell, sometimes they even blow themselves up.
I thought they were just used in cameras.
That was then. This is now. Any imp can operate a camera, but only the most skillful can do blue screen and matte work.
I need an imp. To go inside a camera, I mean. You seem to be the right sort of man to talk to.
No, you can't have any. I need them. I need them all. We're gonna blow all Ankh-Morpork apart and have it stepped on by a giant crane fly.
A crane fly? That doesn't sound like much of a monster to me.
Well, not to me either, but it does look pretty damn scary if you get it right up close to the camera. But that's not all. We've got explosions, crashing buildings, and screaming women with their clothes artfully disarranged. It's going to be a classic.
That's all very well, but do you think I can borrow an imp for a while so I can do some photography?
Oh yes, take the one on top of the water tank. We don't need him until we do the Valley of the Trolls this afternoon.
Hey, I can see the little blighter in there. The cheeky devil, he poked his tongue out. Another gorgeous special effects set. Painted without reference material, apparently. God, the magic of illusion. I'll give it a go, but I think that local surgical appliance technology might not be quite up to the task. I can't just walk into a set and get him. A mighty metropolis. Well, either that or another one of those cardboard sets. Aha! 4X. A land of surf, sand and flies.
Edge of the world again?
A colourful local shop. And I've got just enough time to stock up on a few billabongs and get my jumbucks restrung. It's funny, really, how you go thousands of miles and meet someone who sort of reminds you of someone else.
Bite me, old bone. Is that risky?
Ah, a bent stick, how very amusing.
Grubs, mate?
You what?
Grubs. Witchetty grubs. A bonza feed. Mmm. You can just smell 'em on the barbie now, eh? Come on. The cost's only
Australia.
3 bits, and at that price, I'm cutting me own didgeridoo.
No, look, I don't want to eat any insect larvae today, thank you.
Could be the mistake of your life, mate. They're yummy.
Ugh, grubs? Ugh, they smell awful.
You'd be really grateful for a feed of these if you were lost in the desert, mate.
A good advert for buying a map, I feel. Are you sure you live here? You seem awfully familiar to me.
Sure as a platypus is an egg-laying mammal. Now, can I interest you in any quality dinkum merchandise, mate? Picnic hampers, hats with corks. How's about a nice bent stick? I've got a lovely line in those.
No, now look, why don't you sell anything useful?
Useful? It's all useful. See? Here, best thing for that, take a couple of raw insect larvae, cures it like magic.
Like magic?
Well, if it cures it, it'll be magic. Come on, mate, 2 for the price of 1. I'm cutting me own bludger.
Go away. Baskets. Take a good look, you'll probably be weaving these in remedial therapy before you finish this game. If you locals are so smart, how come there are no bottles attached to that hat?
There were, but the flies have already been and took 'em. Come on, mate, 2 for the price of 1. I'm cutting me own bludger.
Stop saying that, I'm sure it doesn't mean anything.
Ah, sorry. You've worked that out, have you? Yes, we only talk like that when there's foreigners about. The tourist board insists that we maintain the image. In real life, none of us would dream of drinking or swearing or making offensive remarks about women, I assure you. Now then, where was I? Ah, yes. G'day, Dinkum Chunder, Struth, I'm worried about Darlene.
Yes, very bonzo. Now go and be colloquial over there, will you? Stand the flaming crows. Oh, now you've got me doing it. Ah, Bondi. Sun, surf, sun, sand, surf, heat, flies, and a strange, indescribable smell just hovering somewhere at the back of my nose. Just a place where the dead can enjoy life. Odd. There's something strangely hypnotic about those waves. Must be fun dipping in and out of the surf, dodging the broken bottles and old fishhooks, swerving between the sharks. Sounds like jolly good fun. I wonder how one would go about it. This picnic hamper, it's not filled with bugs or anything, is it?
Nah, mate, I'd charge extra for the bugs. It's a bargain. I'll give you the handle for free, but I'm cutting me own billabong.
A kind of bent stick type thing. These things should come with an instruction manual. A picnic basket? Top ho, I'll go find the infamous 5 and we'll go off and have a real adventure.
Eric Idle actually there's a sketch, a very famous sketch by Eric Idle himself that says, imitates the Australian that says, "Oi! Oi! About drinking Foster. Drinking Foster? Australian beer is like having sex in a canoe. Fucking close to water." Okay, why my Australian accent sounds more like something else? Right.
Ah, the sea is restless. I'm like that myself when I've got sand in my bed. one croquet hoop. Or, if we're being foreign, we'd say hoopla.
Oof, at least I don't have to.
8 croquet hoops made from bent pieces of wire. Ah, my old friend the arboreal ape. That's the nice thing about Ankh-Morpork. It's an equal opportunity kind of place. He's always ready to knuckle down and work for peanuts too. Busy? Well, I suppose he works for peanuts. So, do you have any ideas about what I should do? I don't know if I want to just sleep on it. Every time I stop moving for a while, these flies start buzzing everywhere. Still, could be worse. Sometimes this zooming starfield just seems to start whooshing straight towards my eyes. Sorry. You know, I think I need to get my eyes seen to. Now there's the sort of fella you can rely on. Faithful, intelligent, arboreal. Still, there must be some good in him. I wonder which bit. I don't suppose you've ever... No, it's silly, really. Forget it. Well, it's just... You look to me like the sort of person a friend could rely on. Turn to in times of trouble, you know, or even, for instance, ask to wear the front end of a pantomime horse suit. You do? Well, why didn't you say so? I'd have got you one long ago. It's about time our sort came out of the trunk.
What?
My old friend the librarian, who, quite frankly, smells like a giant ape.
Huh. You can carry the librarian? I didn't expect that.
Food. Well, I say food. It is vaguely organic and probably could be placed inside the mouth in times of emergency. A hamper filled with scrummy food. Looks like the only way out of this town. A pair of birds just having a good carry-on. Carry-on, get it? Oh, well, please yourselves. I think you might be confusing me with someone who actually wants to exert themselves. Another shop. Local business must be booming.
Ooh. Yes, very nice. Yes, yes. Nah, I don't like it.
Oh no, it's awful. You know what that needs? It needs a good gelding.
Quite right. Whip 'em off and we'll soon see a difference.
Yes, yes, yes.
Time was they'd only let real men in here. They'll let any old rubbish in these days. Yes, 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 yes.
Mystic temptresses of the East. Not quite as I imagined them, actually. So why do they get such good press? I suppose they must have a good publicity machine.
That was weird.
A chart of a pyramid. Gad, now there's a pointed clue. I wonder if these things really do change the speed of passing time. A pyramid architect. Obviously involved in one of those pyramid sales schemes. Oh, goody. This is the schematics on how to make your own personal pyramid. Plans on how to make a model pyramid. Useful stuff if you ever need to start a business sharpening razor blades.
I might as well talk to the guy.
Is there much call for your line of work here then?
No, not really. It's all pyramids these days, and there's not much work you need to actually design them.
They look pretty complex though. I mean, you have to get the points sharp.
Well, yes, but the mathematics was worked out millennia ago. My only real task these days is trying to fit the client's budget into the calculations. Still, I've had a few ideas. A pyramid-ettes, multi-user pyramid arcology complexes, etc., etc., etc.
I don't know, it seems needlessly cruel to make fun of someone whose entire life consists of playing with gigantic blocks. Why are pyramids so popular?
Well, it's all just a matter of time.
Time?
Yes, well, a lack of time. You see, pyramids alter the flow of time, slow it up, or sometimes accelerate it. So, what the people want is for me to make a pyramid where time slows almost to a stop at the middle. Then when they feel themselves begin to croak, they can bung themselves in there, and hopefully, in a millennia or two, someone will have figured out a cure for what ails them.
And does anyone ever figure out a cure for what ails them?
No, of course not.
So cryogenic sleep?
They're all too busy building pyramids. I have a terrific design here for a reverse pyramid. One for accelerating time. It's great. I can age wine in a second. But do you think I can get the funds or equipment to build it? No. It's always design a maze to protect the King of Kings this, or raise a monument to the King of Kings that. Call that a profession? 'Cause I don't.
Just think, I know where to come if ever I want to change the flow of time. I wish I could skip past this next few hours of gameplay and see how the end credits turned out.
Again with the fourth wall breaking, come on.
Well, that's enough of this conversation for me.
Fourth wall breaking comedy works if it's sparsely used, not all the time.
De blah? Oh no. Why is it that the eerie things in life have such powers of replication and endurance?
Popping humors.
Candy rock straight from Big Rock Candy Mountain. Oh, look! Apparently the stuff comes in coal tar, sulphur and new phosphate flavours. Oh, look, it's a man selling rocks for use at stonings. Funny. This sort of reminds me of something.
Uri Geller. Uri Geller? Uri Geller? Get it? Yeah, I kind of forced. I know. Let me talk to him.
Popping humors.
Witness the all-powerful mystic-type skills of what would be the Far East if that direction existed here. Watch now as Uri Geller manipulates the metal objects with the modern powers of his magnificent brain. Strain! 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 Oh, the end has fallen off.
Greetings, little fakir of the pharaohs.
Greetings, my good man. Here, see, now revealed before you, the wonders of the fakir's art. Flashy, blam, splinge.
Yes, I don't think I'll quite follow.
Do you dare to doubt my powers? Aha! Now I shall strike the infidel with my magnificent straightening-type powers. Strain! Strain! Straining!
Well, my back stopped hurting, if that's what you mean.
See the awesome might of Uri Geller!
A mystic, eh?
Mock not the powers that your tiny man cannot understand. Watch now as you face the wrath of Uri Geller! Strain! Strain! Strain!
This is not funny.
All right, so what do you do?
Uri Geller uses the power of the mind to restart hourglasses and to bend and unbend the metal things, and to find out tomorrow's news today.
So does it work?
Uri also has a special skill at putting things on top of other things.
How lovely for you. All right, what about these other mystic powers then?
We have their fabulous pyramid powers of time and space. We have the mystic men sitting in deserts, and we have cut-rate camels, although they're not quite so mystic, but they can't half-spit.
Oh, really? Is that all?
You want more? Then we have the fountain of youth. Yes, indeed, you can get a second childhood without all the dribbling and unfortunate bad-type smells.
Now that sounds more like it. Where might I find that?
Oh, I've forgotten.
When they call your people fakers, they're not joking, are they?
Fakir fakers.
How dare you cast aspersions on my mighty powers of, what's it called? It was on the tip of my tongue. Mine's gone blank. Memory.
I mean, yes, the music isn't bad. It has the best animation,
There
yes.
is a prospector what comes through here every now and again. He goes everywhere. He's been around for centuries. You ask him if he's ever seen a greater sage than Uri
But the
Geller.
humor, the comedy is not the comedy is not good. Sorry, the comedy here is it's and misses. It's not as well written.
So much for the mystics of the desert. A mad spoon straightener, a flock of hooting biddies, and some tall stone pointy things that you can't even wear. Look, you being a mystic and all, you wouldn't happen to know anything about jingles, would you?
Uri Geller knows all about jingles. You bring Uri bells and he will make them jingle. You want big jingle or little jingle?
You'll be hearing bells soon if you don't pay attention. I mean jingle as in short, catchy song. Some meaningless little tune that goes around and around in your head all day.
Ah, now Uri understands. You mean like philosophy, but to music?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yes, Yuri knows a philosopher. He in desert. Yuri try and remember. Strain! Strain! Strain!
No, cartwheel. Okay.
Yuri, pleased to be of assistance.
Well, if you straighten, straight this.
I say, can you maybe do me a little favour? I have some things here that need straightening out.
No problems, my good man. Strain! 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 Oh, my nose has started to bleed. Now look what you have made me do, all down the front of Dad's good shirt.
8 pieces of straightened wire.
There you go now. Oof.
Stone, sir.
You what?
Stone, sir. For the executions. Good, solid stone, guaranteed streamlined. Or we've got lightweight models here, designed for those caught at the back of the crowd.
I'm sorry, I seem to have this awful sense of deja vu.
Should I mention the fact that women aren't allowed at the stoning, sir?
It's amazing, I think I've had this deja vu before. You know, there's something familiar about this whole scene. And you, there's something familiar about your voice. Yeah, the graphics may have changed, but the voice is definitely the same.
Oh, don't know what you're referring to, sir. Now, can I interest you in rocks?
No, not just at the moment, thank you. You're a rather rock-loving sort of fellow. Do you have any candy, Rock?
What, like trolls eat and lose all their teeth on? Yup, there's a slab of it just here. It's terrifically popular. Well, you can throw it at someone and no one gets hurt, see? Good stuff for stonings. I mean, you get to stone the victim all over again on another day.
So this candy rock, can I have it then?
Oh, certainly. I mean, why bother even paying any money? I'm just glad to be of help.
Yes.
Sorry about that, sir. It's just supply and demand. Maybe you should try the next stoning. It should only be in a full moon or two. Someone's sure to have done something stonable by then.
I can't wait for 2 full moons. I'm on a timetable, I am. What am I going to do now?
Have you ever considered, sir, engaging in a long and almost pointless quest to achieve the same results we almost had squared away a mere few seconds ago, sir?
Do I look the sort of person who'd go... I do, don't I? I really do. Designer rocks for the upper crust. Bit of a geological pun there, I don't know if you noticed.
Popping humors.
That leads to the stoning area. Now, why are those things following me everywhere? Yes, I'm looking closer. I think it's still a wall, but we're still waiting for the last few votes to come in. Now, that's a wonderful stake. Tall, straight, pure teak wood. These people certainly know how to give bondage a sense of class. A steak! It might be better if it were lovingly wrapped in bacon, lightly fried, then brushed with sauce. But food doesn't seem to feature largely in my life these days.
Pumping humors.
There's not really much you can say about a cartwheel in the desert.
Oh, Angus! Angus! Angus, where are... Oh, there you are. Oh, you look better every day, Angus. What with the sun and the sand, an exclusive diet of mushrooms. I'd go quite mad if it wasn't for you, Angus. No! No, 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 no! You can't play a king on a 7. You cheating little... Get off! How many cards do you have there, anyway?
Ah, a holy madman on a wheel. He must be Sage of the Desert. He'd be in real trouble if I had some onions. Angus? Oh, yes, of course. Angus, the figment of the imagination. Yeah, I'm not quite sure I have the mental equipment to handle this sort of thing right now. One cartwheel, broken. What it's doing out here, I just don't know. Makes a comfy seat, though. A desert prophet. Oh, lovely. He's mad as a kite, smells like a pot of earwig stew, and just guess who gets to talk to him. Hello there up the pole.
Angus! Angus! There's someone at the pole! What? Well, put it down right now! You can give yourself a disease like that! Ah! Oh, there's a pyramid walking about on legs!
Look, I don't want to be any bother. I'm just wondering why you're at the pole. Not to mention round the bend.
Hermiting! It's all the rage in these parts, you know. You can't be wise unless you're hermiting. Angus, we have guests. Put out another sucking pig mirage for dinner.
No, that won't be necessary. I'll be fleeing in terror in about 3 minutes' time. So this friend of yours?
Oh, Angus? Angus, it's for you. If you want Angus, you should have rung the second bell. It's clearly marked on the door.
No, look, I'm not here to talk to...
Oh, don't keep Angus waiting. He's a busy man. Busy man. If it wasn't for him, I think I'd go insane.
Well, I'll tell you what. You just let him get on, and I'll come back later at a better time.
Angus! Angus! It's happening again! How many times have I told you not to play that sinful music to all those clams?
They say it comes from chewing on too many lead toys when you're a child. So you're good then, are you? I mean, you know, wise.
Wise? Wise? If I was any wiser, I'd be a leopard skin bikini.
That wise, eh?
Aha! I'm so wise that I will now provide you with your heart's desire. A jingle written for your sinful modern type clicky film. Yes. No, Angus, no. No, not now, thank you, I'm busy. Baste it for 12 minutes, 12! Fool, and fool again! How can you never remember? Aha, there! Here's a jingle written expressly for your clicky project to promote death. Oh, promote the death.
What? You've written it for me now? Just like that? No quests or anything? Wonderful! Thank you very much!
You're most welcome.
So can I have it?
No.
Ah, I might have known. There's going to be a quest after all, isn't there?
Not for me, but for Angus. He says he's sick and tired of being woken up all hours of the night by people coming here and asking us the riddle that has baffled philosophers since the dawn of time. Why?
Why? Why what?
Why anything? Why everything? Why are we here? Why are you here? Why am I here?
Now that's a hard one. Right then. It's not like you're asking me to do anything difficult. Why? That's the question, okay? No problem. Right. Well, I'll just go off and find this answer for your invisible friend Angus, shall I? Is that fine by everybody? Right? Good. Well, here I go. Good old Rincewind has nothing better to do than trudge all over the disc, fetching one bloody thing after another.
Right, now, where were we?
The suffragesta. Doing what I can only call a tied-up routine. So this is the university compost heap. Everyone always goes on about recycling as though it's such a thrill. It's a load of rot. I mean, think about it. You're encouraging the breeding. Surely the one in your sock drawer is good enough for you.
Women want the joke. Jokes for women. Female jesters can be every bit as dried up and cliched as a man. We shall not be moved.
Oh, no, not again.
We shall not be moved.
What, never?
What? Well, obviously not never. I mean, there's calls of nature for a start. The protest would lose some of its majesty if I didn't nip off now and then for a quick, well, you know.
Oh, I see.
Then there's sundry other emergencies. I mean, if a tidal wave, right, came sweeping this way, right, then the protest itself could hardly be seen to suffer if I screamed in fright, untied myself and fled in the opposite direction.
Right?
Still, all in all, we will not be moved except by calls of nature, calls of supernature, or through other extraneous circumstances that we can't really control.
Fine. Possibly the most carefully thought out protest song I've ever heard. What?
What? Well, the protest would...
Ah.
Just common sense, really. Live to fight another day, that sort of thing. Still, or through...
Fine. It seems to me there has to be a better way of doing this sort of thing. Have you ever considered maybe distributing leaflets?
Thought of it. But it's a bit hard passing out leaflets when I'm roped up here, right?
I don't think you quite understand my point. But then who does? Is it a good place for this kind of thing? I mean, is the university garden really the most effective place to be getting your message across?
Not really. Still, what it lacks in street presence, I feel it makes up for with a certain rural charm, don't you? Ah, sun in the trees, the wind in my hair, the rather interesting feel of hemp bounds as they restrain me. Are you married at all?
Excuse me, I think I hear my mother calling. Leaving us, of course, to ask the question, just how does she manage to tie up both of her own ends? Well, that's it for now.
We shall not be moved.
The suffragista, still in there and protesting like mad. I wonder how it feels to be swallowed by an ambulatory pearwood trunk. Seems to have helped clear up her complexion, actually. I might give it a try myself.
Now we are kidnapping people. Ooh, that was a switch. And this.
Oh, I'm in the mood for love. Love is the thing I've been thinking of. Love is what is on my mind right now. And also
Casananda, a 20-foot libido in a body measuring 4'1". I wonder why he's so popular. I suppose it's not what you've got, it's how you use it. Why don't you leave this poor silver-bearded old woman alone?
Never. I am Casananda, the second greatest lover who ever lived. And this woman's beauty, oh, she sing to me. Well, at least until my next challenge. I'm now ready for more women. Hey, I take them all on at once.
Oh dear. Right. Well, I'll just leave you to your hopeless task, shall I? Still, it seems a shame to see you wasting yourself on...
Why, Sting?
Well, a man like you shouldn't be content with second best, should he? For instance, I met a few women just recently. Dark, mysterious, energetic.
Where? Where?
Would you believe Jelly Baby? Clearly I'm dealing with inferior intellects, which are hard to find, believe me. Granny Weatherwax. A tough lady, this one.
Well, Granny Weatherwax. This, yeah, she does appear in a few of the novels.
Thank heaven that stupid dwarf is gone.
Thank you, young man. I just can't imagine what he wanted. Now, what can I do for you?
What are you doing here in the morgue?
Practicing.
I didn't think it needed much practice. I thought it just sort of happened.
Oh, no, you have to work at it. Good grief, it certainly doesn't just happen. It needs work, man. And you have to practice if you're going to do it right. There's your technique, your projection, and then, of course, there's control and endurance. Very important endurance.
Endurance? But it lasts forever. That's the point of the whole thing.
What? Mind projection? I only ever have the energy to do it for 2 or 3 hours, and I'm pretty damn good, let me tell you.
Mind projection?
Yeah, into ravens and rabbits and such like. Very important witch talent, mind projection. Why? What did you think I was talking about?
Nothing, never mind. Just forget I mentioned it. Tell me, elves, Are they in your area of expertise at all?
Oh yes, you've come to the right woman. Elves? I wouldn't trust those magic-wielding backstabbers any further than I could throw a very large heavy thing. And the Elf Queen is the worst. Glamour, you see. She can hold a man captive without uttering a word.
Ah, I see. The evil spell of her eyes, eh?
Can't say anyone's ever looked high enough to notice her eyes. You can find the entrance to their world in a stone circle near Langres. But don't walk in. They spot anything that ain't unnatural, anything that ain't an elf, a unicorn, or an ogre without at least 3 heads and a major dental problem. And they'll have you sucking on your toes and singing tra-la-la-lolly quicker than spit in your eye. They'll do that too.
My word, I wouldn't like to get on the wrong side of that lady. Maybe there isn't even a right side. Well, that's it for now.
Oh. Now we... Interesting puzzle next. Window!
Call this death, do you? In my day, people knew how to die properly. Tunnels, white lights, booming voices, the choir invisible. Right, that is it. If a job's worth doing, then it's worth doing yourself in. Oik!
Nice day for it.
Drop dead!
Very knockdownable, that wall. I should report them to the Better Homes and Gardens people. Now that is a novelty. Little Discworld snowstorms. Ooh, pretty. Little glass snow scenes of the Discworld. The Suffragista, still in there. I wonder how it feels to be swallowed by an ambulatory pearwood trunk. Seems to have helped clear up her complexion, actually. I might give it a try myself.
Oh, I think according to the walkthrough, there's another Monty Python scene.
That leads back to the Discworld.
I think they took a little too much. I think they made the writings too much Monty Python and a little less Discworld, you know? Especially the next scene.
A hole, begging for a steak, I would say.
Jokes for women. Women want the joke.
Gratuitous Python scene.
Stone him! Yes, yes, yes! On the head! Ooh!
Get 'em! Get 'em!
Apologies to Monty Python Pictures.
Oh dear, that deja vu headache is coming on again. Oh, well, it's what the punters want. Still, at least they know what's supposed to happen. Yada, 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 yada. Ah, here we are. In that she did take comedy in vain is hereby sentenced to be stoned by soft, chewy rock candy.
What? Taken comedy in vain? How?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
It does! Define your terms, you fascist!
Well, it's for lame comedy then. Stuff that's lifeless, dull. The sort of rubbish you get when you lamely parrot off other people's material instead of coming up with something worthwhile or of your own.
This is like a... What's with the lampshade? What's with the... Thank you.
Stop that!
But you were parroting.
I am not parroting. I am parodying. Parodying. Completely different. Parodying. Remember that, and then we don't get sued.
Oh dear.
Stop it! Stop it! Now, who threw that? Was it you?
Yes.
Well,
Well, she was parroting.
stop it! Stop it! Right. No one is to stone anybody.
Until you've blown this whistle.
We've seen it. That's parroting.
Stone him! Stone him!
Not me. No, I'm not the one who wanted this stuff. They made me do it.
I say, shall we call this one the dead parroting sketch?
Watch it.
Oh my god, that was horrible. Who the hell wrote this stuff? Railroad stuff, it's not fun, it doesn't know anything about...
Well, I've no further use for that.
Oh my god, that was awful. I'm sorry, but that was bad. Really, 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 really bad. Doesn't know about parodies. Who the hell wrote this stuff? Oh my god. Oh. Oh. I'm sorry, but this is horribly written. That was the worst part. I'm sorry, but that was... whoever wrote this has no idea about parodying, and to drag poor Eric Idle. Now I know why he's phoning it in. Because he read the script and said, well, a paycheck is a paycheck. Oh. I would feel embarrassing. I mean, parodying your own stuff, your own work.
Well, we're on the right track. Well, we're on the right track. Good idea, at least it will come back. But I need to be able to throw it in there first. Good idea, at least... But I need to... Well, we're on the right track.
Right track of what? Okay. Paint.
Ooh, a big, heavy, dangerous weight. Let's see if I can give you a rendition of Rincewind's Concerto in Skull Fracture Major, shall we?
That is a good joke. Paint? No, that's glue.
That won't help at all. What's the label on this paint can say? Special Effects Pigmentation Company, putting the pain into paint since the year of the barking clam. Maybe it has a magical base. I wonder what it actually does. Well, we're on the right track. Small, offensive, looks like a road accident in a bag. Yep, it's an imp, all right.
Okay, infinite camera, I think.
Now we're ready to take pictures. My own camera. Now all I need is a slide projector and a new reign of terror could begin. A troll. 50% violence to 90% pectoral muscles to 5% brain. He'd point out the mathematical Anyway, here, try some Candy Rock. I bought it over from Jelly Baby, specially for you.
Oh, thanks. Oh, my tooth. Oh, no, my tooth. Oh, my tooth. Oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts me. Oh, I want my mummy. I want my mummy now.
Okay, don't cry, lime scale everywhere. I'll see what I can do to pull it out for you.
Oh. 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 Oh.
Nope, can't budge it. A Stars trailer. Stardom. What is it that makes perfectly sensible people leave their comfortable little houses and clamour for the right to take up residence in mouldy old caravans? Could it be a bag of cash bigger than your head?
Oh.
How do I get into that trailer over there?
What? Through the door? You mean you want to go through the door?
Well, of course that's what I mean.
Now what do you want to go doing that for?
Because the wall has a solid, wall-y kind of look. The key, right?
Well, I could only really give the key to someone who could provide me with 3 rooster feathers, a piece of string, and a huge clockwork.
That's it. No, I draw the line right there. No quest, no items, no pathetic excuses for, quote, lateral thinking as I go stumbling about trying to guess what I have to fetch this time. Just give me the key!
Why? I had my heart set on that piece of string.
All right, we'll try logic. Now look, are you aware that there are multiple outcomes to each and every action that we take?
You're again making fourth wall jokes, really?
Just say yes.
Yes.
Right. Well, that means that somewhere in the universe there's an alternative world where you've already given me the key. Say yes.
Yes.
So since you've already given it to me, there's no harm in me taking the thing in hand right now. I mean, I've already used it once.
Oh, right you are then. Here you go.
There. Let's see them make a game puzzle out of that one.
Oh, God, that was awful.
let me try something. This should work. A diamond tooth. Just the thing to bring a gleam into a wee girlie's eye. It was a cutout all the time. I could have just walked around. Don't say a word, just don't say a darn word. Like they say, diamonds are forever, but oranges are for half-time. The milkmaid. From rags to riches to skimpy lingerie, all in one fabulous lifetime.
What do you want now, then?
I was just wondering whether you were free. That is, if you might consider being part of a very special cliquey that we're making.
Oh, sure. But, I get lonely on the set. You'll have to find me a little friend.
Friend?
Yeah, I lost my last one, you see.
Friend, oh, I see. For your ring. A little friend. Right. No rest for the weary. One diamond, reasonably clean, all for you. Now get out there and star in my cliquey or I'll take away all your makeup and ban you from ever visiting a hairdresser again.
You heartless beast! Gee, anyone would think you've been round the world for this here thing.
Okay, sorry. Are we kidnapping people? We already have a band of skeletons in the luggage. The librarian. The monkey librarian. Sorry. Don't eat me. The jester woman, the jester girl. It's already on. And now, Babe. He's the milkmaid.
For telling Dibbler you found the babe.
Oh God. I mean the luggage can take me, but we are literally kidnapping people, so to speak. Not really, but the Joker girl, we kidnapped her. Don't doubt me. Okay then.
I'm not sure where that leads.
Okay, I'm gonna save here, and I'm going to grab a bite to eat, okay?
Ah, the anthill, a marvel of nature. Such complexity, such assured instinctive engineering. A whole little society blossoming, evolving and growing right here before our wondering little eyes. Now let's go and find a magnifying glass.
Don't be me.
Eucalyptus cacophonia nervosa, or the lesser whooping gum tree. It's a little known fact that these trees actually hoot like owls through the dark nights of midsummer. Actually, it might be that I'm the only person who knows this fact. That leads back to the Discworld.
What am I supposed to do here? Of course. Picnic basket ends. And now we get a bunch of ants.
A hamper filled with scrummy food, topped with ants too. Why do I suddenly feel like I'm in a sports sim?
No.
Surf's up, cowabunga, dudes! I've no idea what that means, but it sounds right. Yo!
Okay, that part was kind of funny. But I'm gonna surf with the iron board. Yeah, but I need the glue.
Okay, now we're cooking. Let's see me fall off it now. Primitive paintings of sheep, preserved here just as they were tens of thousands of years ago. They are, of course, doing just exactly what sheep were also doing tens of dozens of seconds ago. Basically, sheep are just sheep.
What am I supposed to do here? Oh.
A film of Neolithic sheep artwork. Yes, not particularly interesting, but I still feel there's an award in this somewhere. Who might want proof that sheep come from a long way away?
Okay.
No matter how closely you have me examine them, I'm afraid they're always just going to be stones. Hang on. You know, maybe this is one of those interdimensional gates I've heard tell about.
Camera or okay. Where's the hooter? Oh,
There we are. One sticky hooter. There we go. One unicorn suit. Hey, he took the front end.
yeah. I need to go. Poor luggage.
Oh boy, a pretty fairy castle. If we hang around long enough, maybe there'll be a lovely parade. Good idea, but not just yet.
Poor luggage. Can't get in. That's a big rope. Now, hammer space.
Don't know why I have to be the rear end.
He asked the librarian to be the rear end.
All hail me.
What?
Come on, all hail me. It's been 10 minutes since anyone said how fearsomely beautiful I am.
Oh, right. Well, you're dangerously attractive, maddeningly gorgeous,
Yes?
you're wonderful. You can torture small animals in a very regal way. You can do amazing things with your hair.
Well, what about you? Why haven't you said anything? Guards, off with his head.
Wait, I meant to say something, but...
But what?
But I was struck dumb by your beauty. That's it. Phew.
All right. Slightly crawly, but you can keep all your bits if you stand over there and croak like a frog.
Ribbit! Ribbit! Ribbit!
Absolute power! Who can say it isn't wonderful?
Ribbit!
Keep it going. You've still got plenty of little bits that could be chopped off, you know.
Ribbit! Sorry, ribbit! Ribbit! Ribbit!
Poor elves.
Elves. What a happy family. Aren't you? I'm thinking of the kind of family that ends up holed up from the cops in some canyon somewhere.
Ribbit!
Auga.
Auga.
Ribbit!
sometime later.
Did I?
Ribbit?
Will somebody remove that awful statue?
Ribbit?
The time puzzle? Oh, great. Time puzzle. But this time I'm gonna save. Yeah.
Don't know why I have to be the rich.
Ribbit? Ribbit?
Smile. Say children's blood.
Ribbit? Ribbit?
All angles. Be sure to get all angles.
Ribbit? Ribbit? Ribbit?
Film of the Elf Queen, eh? We better get a big screen for this one.
I better put everything here again, just in case I need the space for more stuff. Ah, now I get it. Now I get this puzzle. I'm supposed to get new ants.
Blasted little blighters. Looks like I'll have to entice them out. A scale model pyramid. Perfect for keeping scale model mummies fresh.
How am I supposed to do this? To do now?
Right, Hex, I want you to tell me the answer to the question, why?
Really?
There. Now that wasn't so bad. You see what just a little bit of patience can
Shut up and tell me the damned answer.
Ah, now let me see.
Well,
Oh, it says because.
is that all? Because?
Well, it also says blip, 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 out of cheese error. Blip,
Now
blip,
that is
blip,
a funny joke.
cannot find drive Z. Blip, 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 unrecoverable application error.
Now
Blip,
that-
blip, blip, please reboot universe. Blip, 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 year of the sloth. Blip, blip, blip.
Oh, blip.
Now that was a funny joke.
The answer to the question, why? A basket. Yep. Woven from the finest wicker by the talents of the finest wicker weavers. Picking it up again won't help me.
Okay, every object has more or less one use.
Angus! Angus, don't put those in there! You know they breed like flies! Oh, they are flies! Well, in which case, bring the popcorn and we'll watch them. Ooh!
Hello? Hello? Look, have I come at a bad time?
No, lad, no! We're just settling down to a nice evening by the fire.
I brought the answer, you know, to why.
Well done, lad, well done!
It's probably not what you expected.
Out with it!
It's a bit short.
Speak up, lad, speak up!
Well, all right. It's not really very conclusive. It just says, because. Then it says, blip, 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 out of cheese error. Blip, 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 cannot find drive Z. Blip, 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 unrecoverable application error. Blip, 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 please reboot universe. Blip, 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 year of the sloth. Blip, blip, blip.
Angus! Angus, you were right! You were right! You were right! Angus, stop doing that right now and listen to me!
Normally, I'd hang around long enough to check the goods. But in this case, a frenzied departure might be more advisable.
So where do we go now?
Horrible little jingle. Oh gosh, not again. I'll never get the tune out of my head. Just what we needed. Dibbler in cut-me-own casting couch mode.
There you are, friend! There you are! Now remember, a jingle, a set of novelties, and a gorgeous babe. I might be able to do it for you with less, but even now, I'm cutting my own throat. Remember, for a jingle, you'll need the words and a band to sing the thing. You've got to get a song and the singers. Well, as far as girls go, I mean, we need attitude, we need style. But most of all, she has to have...
Yes, I think I get the picture. How about these novelties?
A nice set of a nice set of assets.
Yes, novelties. Something new, something you don't see every day. But most importantly, something free.
Oh, that's enough of this conversation for me.
Mhm. So, yeah, give him the band.
I found the band, Mr. Dibbler.
Excellent. Are they good? Do they have the sleek, well-fed look of success?
Good gods, no. They're all musicians.
Oh, well, sign them on. That's the drawback of music, having to have all these musicians around.
Here we go. Novelties.
Novelties? You call these novelties? I've never seen the likes of this sort of thing before.
Exactly. That's why they're novelties.
Cow. I suppose so. I hate it when logic turns against me.
Look, can you go and get philosophical on someone else's time, please? Some of us have got a game to play.
Here's your babe.
I found us our babe, Mr. Dibbler.
Can she act?
Of course she can act. She's a thespian.
Yeah, well, that won't matter. That's very trendy these days. Fine. Well, consider her signed up.
Yet another cardboard cutout. I wonder what this piece of trash is for. Hang on. It's the set for my clicky. All right, we've got it. Here it is, one prime jingle just for you.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Can you get me another one?
What?
Only kidding.
OK, I think we have everything. The jingle, the band, the girl, the novelties.
Haven't you forgotten something?
No, I don't think so.
What about the lead actor? He's still in makeup. I'm afraid we'll need him before we can start shooting.
OK. It's not as if I've forgotten anything important.
I got a point there. Studio 2. What do we need? We need to go back there. No. Is here.
Our very own makeup girl. I'd call her airheaded, but local gases might take it as a bit of an insult. Death, fearsome spectre at the exit of our lives. Well, it's nice to know he can unwind. Film of the Elf Queen, eh? We better get a big screen for this one.
Right. Stand back and here we go.
Smoking!
And now he's the mask. But it's not the mask.
Leftover film of the Elf Queen, eh? Still some good footage here.
So, it's like, he's the mask now. Okay.
Yes, I'm not sure this is really quite his look.
Studio 2, okay.
That's it. I think we have everything. The jingle, the band, the girl, the novelties. Not to mention that the lead actor's out of makeup and ready to go.
Right then. So it's lights, camera, angstrom.
Don't you mean action?
Oh, well, I suppose so, if you think that's easier. Come on, we've got some filming to do.
I'm ready for my close-up now, Mr. Dibbler.
Too close. Too close.
All right. Lights, camera, Achtung, action, actinium. I'll get on with it. Cue death.
Now is the winter of our discontent, made all the more drizzly by the lack of death. Ooh, to be or not to be? That is the question. Whether to be extremely cool, reach the heights of fashion, and snuff it,
Isn't it?
or to keep drawing breath and lose all fashion sense forevermore.
So, what do you think?
I'm trying not to.
Ready? Cue piano.
Piano?
Roll 'em.
Makeup? Now is the winter of our discontent, made all the more drizzly by the lack of death. Ooh, to be or not to be? That's the question. Whether to be extremely cool, reach the heights of fashion and snuff it, or to keep drawing breath and lose all fashion sense forevermore.
Ready for the porcelain scene?
Look, can we just discuss this script for a moment?
Roll 'em.
Makeup? Now is the winter of our tent, the discontent, made all the more drizzly by the lack of death. Oh, to be or not to be, that is the answer. Whether to be extremely cold, reaching the heights of fashion and sniffing, or to keep drawing breath and lose all fashion sense forevermore.
Okay, everyone. The being smashed by a safe scene. And roll 'em.
Now look here. Makeup.
Now, Mr. Dibbler, now!
What? What's he talking about?
Nothing, love, nothing. Now look, I told you before, it'll be far too messy.
Help! I want to see my agent.
All right, now, Death, stand by for Julian's extra special scene. And cue.
Here, wait a minute. What's all this about a special scene?
Read your script, love. Here, Julian, explain how this next bit goes, will you?
It goes whoosh! Blam! Stuff flying everywhere!
Did you not tell our boy that there were special scenes involved?
I'm not doing it.
Oh.
Oh, all right. I'll go and find a stunt double. Honestly, you get some people in front of a camera and they think they're the Queen of the May. A skeleton stunt double indeed. Yes, I'm not sure this is really quite his look.
Okay, that was funny. It's the double. Okay, that part was funny. The rest was kind of okay.
Looks like the door to some secret society. Or my name isn't Brother Rincewind.
Another one? Ugh. Wait. Let me save.
Oh, so you are dead then? I should have guessed from the fashions. All right, in you come, Brother
Rincewind.
Rincething. In you pop, the meeting's just starting. Greetings, brothers!
And sisters.
Oh, sorry, and sisters. Allow me to introduce
Is that-
our newest member.
Is that the door with the that's the bogeyman?
Rincewind.
Rincewipe.
Rincewind. Wind.
Ah, that's just a touch of gas, brother. Happens to the best of us. Poltergeist? What? Is he a poltergeist?
The bogeyman.
What? Him being a wind and all? Yeah, probably. Any road. Brethren and bretherwomen, let us now all join in singing our Fresh Start Club anthem, a 1 and a 2. Ankh-Morpork, a name that stirs the blood. Its streets, its thousands palaces, its strangely sticky mud. Let not some wicked foreigner thy noble home besmirch, and we will fight with tooth and nails while we can stand and lurch. My friends, we don't have to take death lying down. I see a land where the dead will take their place alongside the living. Albeit most of them propped up or sewn back together, but still beside the living. A place where ghosts can throw off their chains and help contribute to a better, more just society. Where a man can throw up his head in pride, then tuck it back under his arm. Raise his right hand if he can remember where he put it. And say, yes, I'm as dead as hell and I'm not going to take it anymore.
A male banshee? Oh, well, it takes all kinds, I suppose. I wish it didn't, but there you are. Reg Shoe, a zombie with a mission. I'd shake hands with him, but I might end up with more fingers than I started with. Good old Windle. Still not quite getting the hang of being dead, but I admire a man who can just keep trying. The world's shyest bogeyman. Oh well, if you're going to have an embodiment of childhood neuroses, at least it can be one that you don't mind inviting over for tea and biscuits from time to time. The Countess not far out too, I presume? I'm glad she's a bride of darkness. I'd hate to see her if the lights were on. Count not far out too, a vampire with social pretensions.
Another?
Amazing how vampires always have to be wearing evening dress, isn't it? I mean, it's not as if many people are likely to invite them to parties. What do a bunch of undead activists keep hidden in a closet? Then again, maybe it's best never to know. A black sheep, but he's a skeleton. Ah, I get it. He's died in the wall. This is a pun or play on words. Go on, let the groan out. It's therapeutic. Oh, hello. What are you doing in there? Apart from being a quest item, I strongly suspect. Well, I can see your point there. Actually, I'd get that scene to you if I were you.
Not the sheep from the previous game, is he?
So, hiding out in the closet, eh? What's the matter? Are you taking it on the lamb? Taking it on the lamb? You get it?
That was awful.
Why exactly are you hiding here in this closet?
Bah.
Really?
Bah, bah, bah.
So I see. Well, I just don't see that there's much call for undead sheep in the career world. I mean, I know you'd like to expand your boundaries, but I'm just not sure how I can help you achieve fame. Tell you what, though, I'll keep my ear to the ground.
Bah.
Oh, no, you're quite welcome. Skeleton in the closet. A black sheep. Nope, I don't think I'll press any further on this one. I was just wondering whether a career in the clickies might be just exactly what you're looking for.
Bah, 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 bah.
Oh, I see. The local Actors League won't let you in until you have proof that your family's from overseas. Bloody cheek of some people. I'll tell you what, I'll have a look around and see what I can find to help prove your case for sheep in the arts. I'll get some evidence that proves that your ancestors came from distant climes. Be seeing you then.
Yeah.
Here you are. Some evidence that your ancestors came from the land of Forex. Now you can be a stunt sheep.
Bah, 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 bah.
No, don't thank me.
Cue death!
Now is the winter of our discontent, made all the more drizzly by the lack of death. Ooh, to be or not to be? That is the question. Whether to be extremely cool, reach the heights of fashion, and snuff it, or to keep drawing breath and lose all fashion sense forevermore.
You could be dead of the cheap.
Fine, everyone! Cut and paint!
Ah, this is more of a lark. Watching someone else work for a change.
That was beautiful, baby. Just beautiful.
Wait a minute. Feathers? It was just feathers?
What? Didn't you read the script? It's Julian's special scene.
Oh, showbiz. Fame and fortune, I hear you calling.
Large, like a limousine. Hey, where did it go with my luggage?
Well, welcome to our audience and welcome to Death, the latest star to rise and shine in the land of Holywood. Death, how do you feel about your up-and-coming premiere?
But yeah, they were.
I don't feel. I am death.
What he means is that he's confident that the product will speak for itself. That we've got something really astounding, really new, really...
What?
Look, just try to appear less skeletal or something, will you?
Yes, well, perhaps you might explain to us just why you feel death is a sex symbol for today's world.
Oh, Trish, we've always known that the height of style is pure, elegant restraint. And of course, when it comes to wearing black, he's always been the trendsetter.
Fabulous, fantastic. Well, that's it from outside the Odeum here tonight. This is Trish Looks Good inviting one and all to join me here tonight and get reaped.
The joke doesn't land as well as people think.
Excuse me, do they have those chocolate-coated ice creams here? The one with the little bits of nuts on them?
They only had insect larva flavour.
Insect larva?
Some new invention imported from 4X, apparently. When's this clicky starting, then?
Yes, hurry up! Some of us have to get back to bed before dawn.
Let's see how bad it's gonna land these jokes, or good. I don't know.
That's death. Say farewell to all your bills. Rip up all your wills. And pop your final pills. Amen. That's death.
Rubbish!
I say, this is appalling.
Ugh! I haven't seen anything this awful since I saw the Dean in the showers.
Say farewell to all your bills. Rip up all your wills. And pop your final pills. Amen. That's death. It's a tete-a-tete with hate. If you're not feeling great, then it's the best way to lose weight, mate. That's death.
Well, that didn't cut the mustard.
No, I thought it was awful.
Well, in its awfulness, it had a certain beauty. Just as, in beauty, we sometimes see awfulness pressing through from underneath. I mean, sure. We all look at it and say,
Trendy guy.
well,
The artsy
this
guy.
presentation eats its own young. But I mean, is this a fair assessment? Can we really judge an art piece as being awful simply because it exhibits no attractive or interesting aspects at all? Actually, I felt that in many aspects, the film proved to be a very apt...
We got a film critic over here.
Oh? Of what? Well, a communication of just how untalented some clicky makers can be.
A projector, and it's mine, all mine. Why? And look, it's operated by a crank. No jokes, please. A clicky reel for keeping my precious film nice and fresh. An assortment of old clicky documentaries. Ah, the marvels of ants and bees. A calendar. I'd take a closer look, but since it's one of Dibbler's, I don't think I want to see who this month's model is likely to be. Forest Thump. The tender story of a troll brought up by a family of dwarfs.
Or a stump. Yeah, I get the joke.
Well, obviously it's a thingy. No, wait, what's that word I'm looking for? A what's name, that's the one. A prime, left-handed, reticulated what's name. Yet another poster. Who keeps putting these things up everywhere anyway? Anyway, who is Debbie? And what exactly did she do on the Discworld?
Yeah, he does Discworld. Okay, that's a porn. Alright.
Well, this looks like it fits. Now I think I'm onto something here. What if I splice in a few shots of the Elven Queen? Sort of subliminal, you might say. That should make them sit up and take notice.
That's death. Say farewell to all your bills. Rip up all your wills. And pop your final pills. Amen. That's death. It's a tete-a-tete with fate.
He's hypnotizing them.
Oh my, I do say how marvellous.
Oh, beautiful, simply beautiful.
I wish my smell could have seen that.
Rip up all your wills.
Oh, that was better than being alive ever was. Now, that's what I call real charisma. He'll go far, he will, a real star.
Oh, shut up. It seemed like a good idea at the time. How was I to know the spectre of death was going to become a pop icon? Now he said he doesn't want his old day job back. Now he's a style setter. Now millions of girls are cramming themselves into undersized, tight, black lace costumes
Got chicks.
with lots of black lace, all dyeing their hair black, wearing black lace and black nail polish and deep plum lipstick and black lace and being pale and very, very interesting. God, I hate wearing this dress. What do you mean it's all my fault? Well, of course I saw the game's opening credits. I was there. Well, no, I don't think that's a good idea at all. No, it's just not my cup of tea. You mean I have to become death? Well, I suppose it'll help me make new friends.
Okay.
Act 3. The Grim Rincewind.
Rincewind. Homo sapiens sorcerus, irritabilis. In reality, I'm a full foot taller, bronzed and rippling with muscles, but it's been a hard night for the artist.
That's another good joke.
Since this whole realm is actually an allegory of the collective imagination, I wonder why death needs such a sturdy roof. Then again, maybe it's best just to never know. Death's homey little house, complete with black walls, black floors and black ceilings. It doesn't start looking any better as I get closer either. So after all this time, I'm finally at death's door. Funny, I always thought it would be a more dramatic moment. A welcome mat on death's doorstep. Still doesn't give the place a homey feel. Hey, there's a little key under it. Nice black material. Nice and black. That leads to the kitchen. That leads to the library. Death's golf bag? Yeah, I'm not sure I want to see what the balls are like. The skull cliché is growing very old very fast. What a lovely brutal swooshing sound this clock makes. That leads to Death's study. Each of these hourglasses represents somebody's life. Every grain of sand is a precious moment, never to be recaptured. I wonder what would happen if you added water. Wow, an executive toy! I wonder what it does. A ledger. All good public servants need one. I wonder what's inside. An inkwell, and it's full of ink. The blackest ink I've ever seen. Looks like a servant's cord. I wonder what this does. Ah, Death's desk. So this is where the big life and death decisions are made. Death's sugar bowl. Those who say you catch more flies with this stuff than with vinegar obviously haven't tried tasting Death's version of sugar lumps. An oily rag. This should be useful for polishing glasses to a dirty smear. The death of rats. Now appearing at a plague pit near you. I'd better just let it be.
Okay.
Does death eat? And if so, what? A pot-bellied stove, eh? About time this one went on a diet. Oh, you handsome little... No need, I can see that the oven's empty. Nice and black. This one looks more mobile. It's curtains, all right. Yuck, this has to be the greasiest and oiliest rag that I've ever seen. It rains here. Actually, there's no umbrella, just an old scythe. Now we're cooking with charcoal. With this, I really feel the goods. Ooh, a scythe. The right tool for the right job, I always say. Now, let's go chop some wood.
Whoa, whoa.
That leads to Susan's bedroom.
Susan? Susan is here? Okay, if Susan is here, the game can't possibly be this bad. Secret, if you see, I've seen I left her in the Hogfather's movie.
Girly stuff, nothing of real interest to a tough macho wizard like myself. Ah, a room with a view. Although what you'd want to gaze out at around here is utterly beyond me. Ooh, a comfy looking bed if ever I've seen one. It's nice to at last have a room with a bit of colour in it. A bunny? I wonder what it's used for. How cute. A little bunny rabbit for putting pyjamas in.
What I'm supposed to do here is just get the bunny.
I wonder what's inside. A nice lacy nightgown. Wow, I've had to wait this long in the game before I found some string. Marvels will never cease.
Yeah, the string's only available in the previous game. The string was one of the first objects you can get.
A piece of string, one of the building blocks of our universe.
Yeah, she's she's daughter or granddaughter. Well, I know. I think there's some animated.
That leads to the library. A shelf of self-writing autobiographies. How very quaint. A biography of somebody's life, still being written. Let's see what's happening now. Zzz. Must be the Arch-Chancellor. Wait a minute! This biography's mine, and it's been bloody remaindered! Some cheek. Well, if I can't take it, then who can? My life biography. Big print version, easy to read. Hello.
Who are you? What do you want?
Yeah, that's right. Look, I'm here to become Death.
You what?
You know, Death, the Pale Horseman.
Talks like this.
Very big in the hourglass and scythes department.
You?
Oh, not for long. Just until himself gets back. I have to fill in for a while, get the backlog moving, that sort of thing.
Got the faintest idea how to do it, have you?
Well, I suppose so.
We got standards to maintain, mister. We takes a pride in our work. I ain't having you letting the side down. Listen, you got to be up to snuff before you can be deaf.
Now, do you mean?
Well, you got to be able to ride the pale horse, and you got to wear the right clothes. Deaf wouldn't be seen dead in anything but a black robe. Yeah, you'll need a scythe and a capital letter voice, something chilling.
Is that all?
You want more? Get on with it.
Oh, goody. Another quest. I'm just flotsam on the sea of life.
Yeah, stop snivelling and get on with it.
Yes, get on with it. Get on with it. Okay, that was another Monty Python reference.
A stable. Well, I hope it's stable, otherwise the horses will all fall down. Ah, Lope. Breakfast of Champions. Why does old Bony Bum have such a well-padded saddle? Is he frightened of chafing the horse?
Could be.
A high-stepping horse of doom. Now there's something you don't see every day. That's a good binky. There, I think he likes me now. Formerly full of sugar, currently empty.
The glue happens to be, I think it's the most used object so far. It's gonna save.
I did it! See? I can ride! I can ride!
Yippee-ki-yay, sir.
But I did it! See? I passed the test!
Yeah, so I see. Shall I prize the saddle from your flesh now, sir? Or later?
The trouble with you, Albert, is you have no sense of fun.
I'll laugh when I'm prizing you out of that saddle, my friend.
Yow!
Ooh, that's one nasty way to get a Brazilian wax. Okay. Is that Susan?
Death's Garden. It's probably full of black broccoli. Death seems like a Broccoli kind of person. The bees are all black. How very cool of them. I wonder if you can get sunglasses with multifaceted lenses. A little skeleton gnome. How quaint.
Let's see if we can talk to Susan.
Yes, I think Death could probably do with some serious advice about his choice of decor. Maybe someone's fixed Death's little red wagon. Death's granddaughter, so I hear. Hello there. And what are we doing in this awful place, eh?
What are we doing here? Well, I'm minding my own business. As for what you're doing, some of us would rather not know. Apart from that, there doesn't seem to be much going on.
What, I ain't trying to be friendly.
Yes, probably not a good idea, seeing as you're wearing that dress. I was always told not to talk to strangers, and it'd be hard to be stranger than you.
Well, excuse me. All I thought was, hello, here's another mortal in the land of death, then. I mean, it seemed we might have a few mutual talking points, information to exchange, pleasantries, something in common, that sort of thing.
Well, it looks as if we buy our clothes in the same shop.
Let me guess. Death's handmaiden?
No, actually, I'm his granddaughter. Was there something I can help you with?
Well, it's just that I don't know quite what to do. I'm supposed to be standing in for Death, but I don't know what to do next.
Yes?
But what am I supposed to do? I mean, what does a living Death do with his time? It all seems dead boring to me.
You'll have to give me a signal when you expect me to laugh.
Me too.
My, what a lovely toy cart.
You can't have it.
Oh, please.
Oh, all right then. But get me another toy first. One of the autobiographies from the Hall of Records should do. Something to laugh at.
Laugh? Those are people's life stories we're talking about here. Real tragedies, hopes, dreams, triumphs and aspirations. How can you possibly find them amusing?
I was thinking of yours. That should be a laugh. Just bring it here once you've found it.
In a universe of infinite possibilities, I suppose that hairstyle had to come up somewhere. See you later.
Okay, let's give her the book.
There. My ongoing life story. Are you satisfied?
Oh, look. An autobiography with join the dot pictures.
That's a catalogue of all my hopes and dreams, all my achievements. You treat it with just a little bit of respect, young lady.
Oh, look. Here's your thought for the day.
Ah, what does it say?
Actually, the line is blank.
Give it back. Some people just don't appreciate quality literature. Now just tell me something else you'll take in trade. Anything but the story of my life.
All right. Go get me one of the really old biographies then. One of those ones with pictures. They're kept in a locked dark room somewhere inside.
Okay, that was fun. That part was fun.
Wow, talk about smoke. Feels like lace to me. Well, at least it isn't an undergarment this time.
Okay.
Well, this should do the trick. I'll just grab some wax.
Black wax. Okay, okay, okay.
I'll just sneak a little honey. They'll never notice.
Black honey.
A pot of evil black honey, as made by evil black bees.
Honey pot.
A fishing rod for a garden gnome. A fishing rod for a garden gnome. Yeah, no real accounting for taste, is there?
We're supposed to use the fishing rod with? Fishing rod with
Now that's a sinister black candle. Should look good on a sinister black coffee table, next to a sinister black Hovel Improvement magazine. Oh, I hate to know what I'll catch. A fishing rod baited with black honey. I sure hope you don't expect me to go fishing for black bears.
yeah.
A sundial. It doesn't seem to have a pointy thing. You know, for casting a shadow. Little dots. Little dots, each with 6 little legs. A pot full of ant souls. There must be at least 100 of the little blighters. This should really blacken the water. A pond filled with ink. Normally, I'd worry about killing the fish, but I think in this case, the point is moot. Now this really is blacker than black. I think you might be confusing me with someone who actually wants to exert themselves. A black robe. De rigueur for your actual spectre of death.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna leave the game here. Leave the game here.